Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now, I've just walked out of the local movie theater from watching Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, last year I came to the theater to see Spider-Man Homecoming, and, well, here, to get this off the table first, I'm not a huge superhero fan. I'm not a huge comic book movie fan. I'm not a huge Marvel, DC, like all that kind of stuff. Like I'm not a fan of this kind of movie. I'm not one of the people that gravitates to this kind of movie all that much. But what I'll say is last year I came to see Spider-Man Homecoming, and that movie was really kind of blah. I didn't like it, and I walked into this movie kind of thinking it was going to be pretty similar, kind of the same, just kind of blah, but actually it caught my attention a lot more than I thought it would. It caught my interest a lot more than I thought I would, and I found some scenes a lot more emotionally impactful than I initially thought they would be at first. It's quite adventurous in itself. Like there's quite a few different countries and quite a few different places that they end up going to in this movie. And, again, real locations in a lot of places too. So I thought that was a pretty interesting, pretty cool thing that was going on. A lot of the people in the theater seemed to be liking it, like I seen a lot of people were laughing, a lot of people were chuckling at the stuff that was going on, right? It seemed like it was quite a hit amongst the people. It had a real, I know Spider-Man, again, I'm not into this kind of movie that much, but I know a bit of the lore, and I know Spider-Man's always kind of had this, high school, coming of age kind of a lore behind it, right? And the first, like I said, they go to all different countries after a while, so the second half and the third half becomes quite, all over the place and gets into a whole lot of different subject matter in that. But the first half of the movie had a real kind of 90s almost high school coming of age comedy kind of a feel to it. I don't know, just the sets and the backgrounds and just the way that things were written and just the way the actors were portraying their characters, and that came across quite a bit it just gave a lot of a big kind of like I said, the first half kind of had a huge 90s high school coming of age kind of vibe to it. I don't know, it really did. But no, like I said, for this kind of movie and for a superhero movie, it wasn't as bad. I can say I enjoyed my time at the theater, and I can say I'm happy I came to see it, and I can say that it satisfied my viewing a lot more than some other superhero movies out there have done. Let's put it that way. And yeah, no, it had a pretty, Jake Gyllenhaal, again, one of my favorite actors in it. He did a really good role in this movie. And again, I won't spoil anything, but there was a twist with his character that I thought was quite, whoa. Again, as somebody that isn't a huge fan of these kind of movies, still, again, everybody in the theater was all what, kind of a thing. But, to me, it was, still, even as not a huge fan, it was just whoa, didn't expect that kind of thing, so. Yeah, no, that was good. It was good. The movie was alright. Ultimately, this one, I actually wouldn't be surprised seeing myself buying this one on Blu-ray when it came out. But I normally wouldn't of this kind of movie. But, this one, I enjoyed it a lot more. I don't know if you're repetitive, but I enjoyed it a lot more, so. It was a good time out, and I could realize, I seen everybody else was enjoying themselves at this movie, so it felt like I was kind of part of an event also coming to this movie too, so that's another good thing. But at the end of the day, it was still just, all that said, it was still just an alright movie for me, with just my personal preferences of film and stuff like that, right? And so because of that, again, not because of the quality, people that are huge fans of this movie would give it a lot higher of a grading than this, but like I said, as not a huge fan of this kind of genre of film, it just being alright kind of like that, but me enjoying myself a little bit more this time around than I would have at other times. I'm going to leave this movie off with a C+. You know, again, just as somebody who's just straight up coming into it new and just, you know, ending up enjoying it a lot more than I thought, I'll give it a C+. But I can see why somebody who's a huge fan of this kind of movie, and is particularly Spider-Man and all of that, would give it a lot higher of a grading than that. But I think I'm happy with giving it the C+ grade. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and tune in next time.